In this topic, we are going to calculate the net area of given tension members. Let us consider a case where ISF 300 width and 8 thick flat is connected to a 12 thick gusset plate. The type of bolting, first let us assume as a chain bolting carrying a 4 bolts in a row having a grade 4.6 and diameter 18 mm. When I calculate the diameter of bolt hole just by applying the clearance value from the code, it can be written as 20 mm. Generally, the failure will occur in a plane where the rupture failure will occur in a plane which is perpendicular to the applied force. Net area is calculated to determine the rupture strength of a plate. So, uh, while calculating the rupture strength and net area is found as critical section. In this case, due to the chain bolting, we have all equal number of bolts in all the three different rows. Generally, the formula can be adopted directly from the code where they have studied the failure zone. So when I take the 3D of this, it can be seen that my section will fail in this way. This is one bolt, bolt, and three bolt. So the shaded portion will be my fracture zone. The width of this shaded portion, just what I am doing here, I am removing number of bolt holes into the thickness will be T. The I is where we get inclined pitch. In this case of chain bolting, this value can be turned out to be 0. So when I substitute the values in the formula, An which must be equal to B 300 minus there are 4 number of bolts 4 into diameter of bolt hole into the thickness which is 8 mm minimum thickness because the plate having lesser thickness will fail first. One thickness is 8 mm, other thickness is 12 mm. So I am taking it as minimum thickness. The net area of the section is given as, if we substitute it, 1760 mm square. This is the case where we have selected the chain bolting. Let us take a case and determine the net area of a section when there is the staggered bolting. There are a number of ways how a section may fail in staggered bolting. So let us consider a case where section 1-1, the failure zone will be our section 1-1. Or it can also be seen that there are number of ways how the plate may fail. This is one section. This could be the other section. Or this could be our section 3, 3. So when we are about to calculate the net area for the section 1, let us assume the section 1 is passing through the zone 1, then to the bolt 2, from bolt 2 to the bolt 3, and to the section 4. So when I consider a case where I have to see for section 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to calculate the net area of the section. In this case, it can be seen that all the boards are in same line. So in this case also this value will be turned out to be 0. Now if I substitute the values, which is 300 is the width of the flat, minus, it can be seen there are two number of bolts, diameter of bolt hole which is 20 into thickness of the plate which is 8 This value can be written as 2080 square. This is the case of section 1 where the failure is occurring from the zone 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I consider the section 2, the failure is starting from 1, it is passing through the bolt 2, then it is reaching to the bolt 5, and from 5, it is passing through the bolt 6 to the final section 7. So the section here can be written as 1 to 2, 2 to 3, sorry, 2 to 5, 5 to 6, and 7. In this case, we can see that there is an inclined pitch where given the pitch as 65 and the gauge as 75 mm. So let us substitute in the formula. Let us calculate net area, which is 300 is the width. There are three number of bolts here, minus 3 into diameter of bolt hole, which is 20 plus there is one inclined pitch. There is only one inclined pitch. 1 into the pitch is 65 square divided by 4 into 75 into thickness, which is 8 mm. The value can be written as 2032.66 mm square. So we can also calculate the critical section by referring to the next type of zone. So this plate, there are two possibilities how this may fail. This may go around, the section may start from point 1 to, then it may reach to the 5, then it may go back to the 3, and it may come around to the 4. Though we consider here the pattern of failure in this shape or the pattern of failure in this shape, they will come across three number of bolts. So this is the final section what we are going to refer. If we extend it, we will get three number of bolts, and if we delimit it, we will get three number of bolts. So this is the last critical section what we are going to see. The failure is starting from point 11, then it is passing through point 22, then it is coming around, the section is coming around point 55. From 55 it is going around point 33, then it is finally collapsing at point 44. In this case, the net area can be determined an equal to 300 minus 3 number of bolts of diameter 20 mm plus we can see here there are pitches, two inclined pitches. This is one inclined pitch and this is two inclined pitches. 2 into 65 square the value of pitch by 4 into gauge which is 75 mm into thickness of the plate which is 8 mm. If we calculate the value we will get around 2145.33 mm square. So in the section 12567 which is our section 22 where the area is only 2032.66 mm square. So this area will be referred as net area while calculating the rupture. In the previous lecture, it has seen that the method to calculate the net area of a given tension member in the case of plates. Let us see in the case of angles. When we come across the rolled sections, the procedure is quite different to calculate the net area. First, we need to make the angle as a plate, then we need to calculate the net area of a section. Let us consider a case of an angle, Indian standard unequal angle, having length of one leg as 100 other leg as 75 mm and thickness as 10 mm. It has also been mentioned that the two bolts which are in the angle which are connected on two sides of gusset plate having a thickness 12 mm. These are connected with a single series of bolts on the either legs having a staggered bolting or with a pitch 55 mm. So the given dimensions, the bolts are connected at a distance of 40 mm from the top end and at a distance of 30 mm through the other length of angle. First case, what we are going to do, just we are going to make this angle as a plate. The angle, there is a, we will assume a case where the angle is assumed as a folded plate and we will start unfolding the angle. If we see here, it has already mentioned over here the length of plate which is about to be chopped up to this point and this plate will be unfolded. So the length from here to here which is about 45 mm in the earlier case as the thickness of the angle is 10 mm just I am calculating the length from this portion which is about 35 mm. What I am going to do, just I am assuming that I will cut the portion and unfold the angle and make it as a plate. Or you can also calculate the center to center distance from the angle. So what is happened here when I was about to do it, it can be seen here that the length of leg is up to 40 mm, then the length of other leg is which is about 60 mm, and the length from here to here which is about 35 mm up to the center of bolt, which would be the distance between the two bolts, or the gauge length will be around 95 mm, and the remaining distance can be found it as 30 mm. So it is already also mentioned in the question that these bolts are connected in a staggered way with having a pitch of about 55 mm. So let us calculate the net area of a section like we calculated in the previous cases. What we have did here, just we have unfolded the plates, and we calculated the center to center distance of the plate, and we have represented the total angle section as a single plate. The total width in this case is given as, which is equal to 100 plus 65, 165 mm. Now we will consider the cases here, like we consider in our earlier videos where we were discussing about the plates. Let us take our zone, the section 1 1, starting from the zone A, meeting to the bolt at B, and passing through the section at C. Let us assume this is my section 1 1, the first critical section, which is section 1 1, which is passing along A to B to C. There is only one number of bolt here. The net area is given as B, which is width 165 minus one number of bolt into diameter of bolt, which is about 18 mm. The diameter of bolt hole will become 20 mm. There is no inclined pitch. This is why this term will become 0. The thickness of a angle section, which is about 10 mm. If we find the value for this, it will come across 1450 mm square. So this is the case 1. When we come across to the angle section 2 2, the section 2 2, which is first starting through the plane A and meeting the point A, then coming across the point C, later it is meeting at point D, and moving through the plate from the point E. So generally my section 2 2, which will be going through point A to B to D to E. In this case, the net area AN is given as 165 minus number of bolts. N is number of bolts. There are two number of bolts into diameter of bolt hole, which is 20 mm, plus there is only one inclined pitch. There is only one inclined pitch. The value of pitch is 55 mm, which is about 55 square by 4 into gauge distance. The gauge distance we got is about 95 mm into thickness of plate, which is about 10 mm. If we substitute the value and if we calculate this, the net area will be 1329.60 mm square. So while calculating the rupture, the net area will be taken as 1329.60 mm square, which is lesser than 1450 mm square. Let us come across to the another simple type of question where we are going to calculate the net area of tension member of a rolled section which is angle. In this problem, the size of angle is a Indian standard unequal angle of leg length of leg 125 by 75 by 10 in size. Here again to calculate the net area, what is the basic technique we are going to use? Either to calculate the center to center distance, or either to calculate the center to center distance, or to assume that you are going to break the plate and again attaching it by folding the unfolding the plate. So both the criteria you will get the same answer. So it has seen here the total length of leg is 125 which is the distance from first bolt is 35 Then there is a wedge distance which is 50 Then there is an end distance of 40 and there is a distance of 45 which we have seen earlier, and the thickness of angle which was about 10 has been exempted from here, so that the distance I have removed it, which has been turned out to be 35 and the gauge in this direction which is about 30 So when I unfold the angle, what happened here is generally when I find the center to center distance or unfold the angle, it has already seen that the distance from the starting of angle section to the center of bolt was 35 whereas we have seen the gauge distance G1 which is about 50 there is again a gauge distance G2. When we add this, which is about 40 which is about 40 center of bolt to the end of page, and when we consider our distance from here, just I am removing this part and I am unfolding the part in this manner. So 40 would be this distance. From here the distance is 35 which the total distance when added will come across 75 And it has also mentioned in the question that the diameter of bolt which is about 18 which gives us the diameter of bolt hole 18 plus 2 adding the clearance to the bolt gives us 20 It has seen that for vertical leg. So when we are discussing about the vertical leg, these two bolts are staggered at a pitch of 50 whereas for horizontal it is bolted at a pitch of 100 So when we elaborate the case for the two bolts which are vertical or placed at a pitch of 50 mm and and the bolts for horizontal. The bolts for horizontal is having a pitch of 100 mm. So the bolts are arranged in this manner. Now let us say all the possible types of failures for the rupture. As we can see, the application of load will be in this direction. The failure will occur in perpendicular with respect to the rupture. To calculate the net area, uh, we see there are three different sections here. All the possible sections what I can come across, or the only three sections So let us start it with the section 1.1. Let us consider this is our section 1.1, which is starting from a point A, meeting the bolt at point B, then moving our section towards the point C and cutting off our section at point D. Here, in this case, the total width of section will be 125 plus 65. The value will be about 190 mm. So let us calculate the net area for the section 1.1, in which the section is passing through the point A, which is meeting across the point B, the position of bolt towards the point C, and passing through the end of the section at point D. In this case, there is no inclination pitch. This is the straight line. The bolting is done in a straight way. In these cases, the net area of the bolt will be 190 minus, there are two number of bolts, 2 into diameter of bolt hole, which is about 20 mm, as the diameter of bolt is 18, and this value obviously will become 0 in our case 1, into thickness of the plate, which is about 10 mm. When we calculate the net area, it has seen that the net area will be about 1500 mm square. This is for the section 1.1. Let us see the section 2.2. So consider the section 2.2, which is coming across the section A, meeting towards the point B, then inclining towards the point at E, next crossing over the section from the point F. When I consider the section, it can be seen that again there are two number of boards and there is only one inclined pitch. Uh, Only one inclined pitch. So to calculate the net area AN, which is equal to B 190 minus, there are two number of bolts into bolt hole, diameter of bolt hole, which is 20 mm, plus 1, as there is one inclined pitch, inclination in pitch, into 50 square, as the distance between the pitch is 50 divided by 4. The gauge distance here, the gauge distance here between the bolts will be about 50 mm. When we calculate the net area for the section, it can be seen that this value will be across 1625 mm square. Sorry, I have forgot to multiply with the thickness, which is 10 mm. So this is our case 2. Now let us consider the case 3, section 3.3, which is starting from the point A and meeting the point B. From the point A and meeting the point B, moving towards the E. There are two possible ways here. How my section may differ. Either it may go through this axis, or it may come across this plane. It may come to the G and passes through the H. Even if we consider the case of this A to B, B to E, E to again coming back to C, C to D. The There are a lot of similarities when I consider the both cases. As we can see in both the cases, the number of bolts are three, one, two, three, as well as in this pattern also the number of bolts are three. And it can also be seen that the gauge distance G1 here, which is about 50, and the gauge distance G2, which is about 75 mm. So either I consider the failure pattern in this way or the failure pattern in this manner, I will get the same net area. Let us calculate net area. The width of section, which is about 190, minus 3 number of bolts having a diameter of bolt hole 20 mm, plus there is one inclined pitch here having a gauge 50 mm, 1 into 50 square by 4 into 50, plus, and there is another gauge G2 which is about 75 mm. So the gauge distance are different in this case. 50 square, the pitch from E to H or F to H or F to D, both the pitch in the cases is 50 mm as well as 50 mm, divided by 4 into gauge 2 in this case. When it is moving from this bolt to this bolt or from this bolt to this bolt, the gauge distance will be 75 into thickness of plate, which will be about 10 mm. If we calculate this value will be around 1508.33 mm square. So when we compare all the three values, 1500 mm square is the least value, and this value can be taken as net area at critical section to determine the strength in rupture.